In May 2013, South African diver Nicholas van Heerden was part of a team charged with the dreadful task of retrieving bodies from a tugboat that had sunk 3 days earlier off the Nigerian coast.
Everyone was quite morbid going into the operation. No one wants to root around a wreck and try to find bodies.
As Nicholas explored the sunken vessel on the seabed, his helmet camera captured the demanding conditions.
As soon as you start working, you can't see anything, so it was just not a nice experience.
The live pictures were fed back to diving supervisor Colby Werrett, who led the salvage operation from a boat on the surface.
All right, how are you doing, Nico? Just talk to me and I'll help you.
We found a couple of people on the bridge, and then we opened another door, and we found a couple of people in the passage, recovered the bodies to surface, and then we meticulously went through every cabin, every passage, everything, just making sure that we don't leave anyone behind. I went up a set of stairs, which is basically down a set of stairs because the vessel was capsized upside down. And then as I came into a little landing area where there was a couple of doors, and I was just busy getting myself orientated, and then...
What's that? Oh, okay. All right, you found one, yeah? He's alive, he's alive. Okay, keep him there, keep him there.
He absolutely startled me. I was completely overwhelmed. Completely overwhelmed.
Nicholas's astonishing discovery was the ship's cook, Okene Harrison.
All right.
Unbelievably, the 29-year-old had survived for nearly 3 days underwater in an air pocket in the ship's hull, 30 meters below the surface.
The first thing I thought was it was going to be so difficult getting this guy from where he is now to safety.
Reassure him, give him a thumbs up and reassure him. Okay, reassure him, keep reassuring him.
It's something that I haven't done before, so I've got zero experience in saving lives or salvaging a person out of a wreck. I could see that he was very disorientated. Because of the high amount of carbon dioxide, he was panting and was struggling to breathe.
The horrific conditions had taken their toll, but the dive team had to proceed with caution or risk putting Okene into even more danger.
You can't just take him out and bring him to the surface because he'll get the bends, decompression sickness.
In a race against time, Nicholas began to move the oxygen-starved survivor to somewhere he could be treated.
And you listen to me, okay? All right, we're going now. Put your head underwater and breathe comfortably, okay?
Safety was in sight, but the dive team still had the mammoth task of transferring the ship's cook to their underwater decompression chamber.
You're doing a very good job, my friend.
The dramatic rescue of Okene Harrison beneath the Atlantic Ocean took nearly 2.5 hours of monumental effort.
How are you in the bell, Harrison? Give me a thumbs up. Good job, my friend. Well done. You're a survivor.
Finding someone stuck in a wreck for 3 days and getting him out alive, it's nothing short of a miracle.
Since this remarkable rescue was caught on camera, Okene Harrison has now left his job as a cook and is training for a new career after being inspired by his ordeal.
He actually came to the town that I stay in, and he did a diving course here. If the same thing would have happened to me, the last thing I would have done was try to get back in the water. But he's determined and he wants to become a commercial diver.
The experience they lived through that day has bonded the two men forever.
When I saw him for the first time again, it felt like I knew him, like we were best friends, basically.
Coming up,